Do you want to get into some hot guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
This is why I'm hot.
It wouldn't be a hot guys show without starting with the man, the myth, the legend, the man that does fuck all in Fremantle's back line, but still gets a shit ton of the pill. I speak of none other than Luke Ryan. How good is this man for Supercoach?
Oh, mate, absolutely love it. Look, in fairness, though, he did take a lot of intercept marks, and he was just absolutely out of his mind. So, really, really like seeing that out of Lukey Ryan there. Another hot guys though. Look, Nick Dacos, unbelievable. Yep, we got to give him in the hot guys. Absolutely. Darcy Bloody Parish gets himself in there. He played an absolute ripper against the Weagles, so we can bring him. We can bring him in for the hot guys horse, I reckon. A man that we said the last couple of weeks, Nick Newman goes bang, and he can come in for the hot guys. He was fantastic, as well as Jake Saligo, the slug. Absolute ripper. A couple of Sydney players come in here as well, Horsey boy. We've got Gordon Hayward from the Oklahoma City Thunder. He played an absolute banger of a game, as well did Brodie Grundy. He wound back the clock and had an absolute blinder.
Take it from me. This man, you are going to get in your Supercoach sides this week. His name, fresh out of the Heidelberg Clinics, Clayton Oliver. Yes, you will be picking him in your sides. He is not going to be this cheap ever again.
Yep. Couldn't agree more there, Horsey boy. Love that.
Sarong, he's awesome. Just keep him. If you don't have him, get him. McKercher, really like the role. I'm very interested. This could be last year's Sheasel for those of you that are interested there. For those of you that are dropping comments in the chat, we will get to you at the end. Sinclair from St Kilda, awesome. Tristan Ekshiri, he's good for Supercoach, but not good for the North Melbourne midfield. Apart from this guy, Georgie Wardlaw. This guy is fucking sensational. Talk to me about Frothies and Lever.
Oh, mate, I just love Frothies and Lever. They just take the absolute piss down there together. I reckon they're definitely the best 1-2 punch in a back line. I mean, Sam Taylor for the Giants is bloody good, but not on Frothies and May level. That's just fantastic. Hayden Young was fantastic with Fife not in for majority of the game. Darcy Wilson was absolutely fantastic, just absolutely towered up north. Zachy Butters in there, even though they lost, but he was beautiful. Nick Martin, Zach Merritt, fantastic for Essendon again. I thought they were awesome. I'm throwing Zach Guthrie in their horse because I thought he needed the flowers. Him and Max Holmes were
they were really good back there, weren't they? Yep. Peatling from GWS, he top scored for them. He looked really nice and worth a look.
Watch if Green misses.
He's back.
The Wang.
Get him out. Swing him. Bergman from Port Adelaide, he looked really nice. The Bont, Tingles, Dale, Moore and Impey, all from the Western Bulldogs and Hawthorn game. They're all really, really hot.
Yes, hot guys. Absolutely, mate. I guess we'll just throw Lockie Neal in there and bloody Zorko because they're taking the piss at the moment.
Yeah, aren't they? The absolute PI 55. On one hand, you've got hot guys. On the other hand, you've got
cold guys. You know what's amazing, Horse? I was doing these, right? And I was going over my notes from the games that I watched, like Thursday night, the showdown, and then Friday night. I did not pick one cold guy from Thursday or Friday night. Actually, no, there was one. Sorry. No, there was one. But wasn't many that actually played really, really piss poor games.
No, there wasn't. But it's good. From the word or from the mouth of Golden Tonsils himself, one of the better running defenders in the league, Nick Blakey. He's a cold guy this week.
He was definitely
43 Supercoach points, and his mate Matt Roberts, but it was wet. Jordan, he played that tagging role on Whitfield. They're both cold guys. They both nullified each other.
Yep.
Big King, mate. Maxi King.
Max King. Mate,
he can't take a trick, can he?
Mate, he was I reckon he's still injured or something like that. There's no goddamn way in the world that Aiden Core should have absolutely dominated him the way that he did. The only way that King got a goal was a pissy free kick. Other than that, Core dominated him. So he was definitely cold. Philippou did nothing. I didn't even see him play. In fairness, I didn't even know he was playing. That's how much he did nothing. Drew, he's always going to be a cold guy. Don't you worry about that. Dersma, Cole guy, just can't get enough of it. Unfortunately for him, I'm putting Harley Reid in there, Horse, because he was just cold than he normally was, and we wanted to see better than that from him. He still did okay.
He'll be better next week.
Yeah, not for it's to spark him up, obviously.
Yep, that's right.
Jessa, he's always a Cole guy. He sucks. Jade Gresham, I thought was terrible. Essendon, but not as bad as Davey was. I thought Davey did absolutely nothing whatsoever.
He could be a contender for the Cone of the Week, which is coming up shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe.
Don't give too much away.
That's right, mate. Blake House, he did well in his role that he needed to do. He got beaten by Henry late, but I thought he played pretty well before that, but he was still pretty cold. How about Dan Turner, though? Horse. After a massive 109 last week, stuff all.
Yeah, you're right. He did next to nothing.
He fell into the body of Harrison Petty.
Wow, that's terrible. But you know who else was bad? Mitch Duncan and Tommy Hawkins.
Yeah, they did zero. I
think we've missed one. I'm looking at our notes. We'll just quickly run through it, but there is one that we've missed. So Cam Guthrie, definitely.
Yep.
Most of Richmond's list. Campbell, Banks, Bolton, Mansell, Dow, whoever you want to throw in there.
Yep.
Simpson from Freo, 17 Supercoach points.
Simpson, eh?
Shit else. Emmett, not very good either.
No.
Josh Draper, nah. Massimo D'Ambrosio, you are gone, mate. Pizza, pasta, wine, Ferrari. See you later, mate. Jump in the Ferrari and drive out of our Supercoach teams. Clark.
Yep.
And Darcy, mate.
Clark's a bit
Western Bulldogs.
Yeah, Clark's a bit unfair because it was his first game and he got subbed, but still he got a 0. So I kind of got to give it to him.
Yep. And one more to put on the cold guys list, but I think this guy deserves to be on the shit bloke list. Not that one, sorry.
I was about to say, Nick, he did all right. Oh yeah, that bloke's an absolute piece of shit. Yeah, no, he can go cold.
Yep.
I'm glad North flew the flag and gave him a rough time.
Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So we've had our hot guys, we've had our cold guys. Let's get into some injuries.
I can't get you out of my...
For those of you that are in the chat, we will get to your questions once we are done with this portion of the episode. Noah Long, ACL, probably done, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, that looked like an ACL.
Did you see the ground over in Perth? That looked really choppy.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? It didn't look as good as it normally does. It was a bloody high tackle from Guelphy, but yeah, it's just unfortunate how his leg bent back. Elliot.
Elliot. He didn't. He's got a strained groin. So
unfortunately.
I think he's going to be done for a little bit. And I'm with Armoured Frog here. We've got this segment covered because my whole team is on this injury list. Jai Caldwell, pinked a calf. Could be a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's just precautionary, as our Discord operations manager, Kizza, has put in. Tommy Stewart's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he might get up
saying, mate.
I think he might get up to play as he was almost subbed until Tanner Braun came off with his shoulder being iced to the shit. So Tom Stewart is definitely a watch. Braun, I think, is going to miss a couple. Because his shoulder did not look good at all.
No, it didn't.
Now, here's the one that we need to talk about, Horse. Tommy McCartan gets knocked out by Callum Brown from GWS. I think Brown's been offered 3 weeks.
He's been offered 3 weeks. Yeah.
This is not good at all. We've received a message from someone that knows a very close friend of Errol Goulden. And this could be very detrimental to Tom McCartan the rest of his playing career. The last time he got concussed, he missed 5 weeks. He said that he had extremely bad headaches from him as well. He said he had trouble seeing the last time that this happened. And this is absolute red flags, danger zone. And I'm just hoping that this is not going to turn into an Andy Brayshaw kind of thing for Tommy McCartan, because he's been absolutely sensational for Sydney and a great player.
Yep. And
so we wish him all the best.
Absolutely. On behalf of Skiddy Eye and the rest of the people in the chat and the Insight community, we wish him all the best and hopefully he can get back to playing very, very soon. Yeah. Tommy Green, Cinder Moses ankle injury. It did look pretty ordinary, but all reports is that he will play this week. Zach Williams, he may as well be on this list every week. He's the hardest. Bo McQuarrie.
McQuarrie.
Yep, he's done for a week with HIA. McHenry, ankle very late in the game. See how he goes this week. Georgiades from Port Adelaide injured his knee, so we've got to wait for reports on that one. Jones from Port Adelaide too, a leg injury. Rosie, Ken Hinkley, you dickhead.
Oh, why did people listen to our show horse? It was, how would they play him? Like, he had icing on his string the week before, and they go, no, he'll be right. We'll turn him around. He'll be fine for the showdown. Dumbass.
And now we've got Lincoln McCarthy with a knee, Noah Ainsworth knocked out, Charlie Cameron with a potential knee or ankle, Darcy Gardner with a knee, and I think that's it. I think Brisbane, have one left on the bench.
Wow, and Frogs just saying that Lockie Jones was a hammy.
Hammy.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's not good.
We forgot to put in Libba.
Yeah,
as Ahmed Frogs put in here.
Yeah. Just as
that looked pretty crooked too, didn't it?
Yeah, studs across the head, and then he was down for a while. I know he's got a cut head, but Libba wouldn't be staying down that long if it wasn't a little something extra.
I didn't catch Bevo's press conference, but was he blaming an ankle injury again? Or
mate, don't listen to Bevo's press conference. You're going to get fuck all out of it.
Yeah, we've got to start a petition, sack Bevo Club, because he's messing that. I like watching Western Bulldogs play.
Yeah,
but why are you putting Bailey Dale forward when he's your best distributor off half back?
That, and also too, 8 minutes to go, down by a goal, and you have Bontempelli and English off at the same time. Are you absolutely out of your goddamn mind? Yeah, I don't think we have to start a sack Bevo petition. I think he's trying to do it himself.
Yeah,
because this Dogs team, the list they have, they should be top 4. This is an unbelievably good list. They have such a good spine, amazing star players, good play, role players everywhere else. They try their ass off. And what's wrong? It must be the game plan. It's something wrong.
I've missed an injury.
What?
Ben McKay's got sore lungs from singing the team song too much. Flagged on.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah,
I love that.
He's going to be suffering from headaches soon.
Oh, no. Premiership hangover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, mate. All right, that'll do us for injuries.